And for Arsenal, Ian, in the end?
Yeah, it was. And when you're talking about the margins, you got a winger who can see all the way down the line in Martinelli, who I've got to give him credit. You know, he done well to set up one of the goals. But the fact is for me, he has to be onside. This is the margins we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Can see everything down the line. You can't be offside there.
Yeah.
And so, you know, in the end, it's cost us. But the main thing, Manish, is that we've not lost that away game.
No.
That's the main thing.
Well, let's have a look at the way Fulham took the lead initially in the first half. It was a move that was started and finished by Raul Jimenez, Dan.
Yeah, I thought he had a great game. Held the ball up when they were under spells of pressure. Great little movement there and behind. And it's a great finish as well. I think they can't really put that anywhere else. I think defensively, from Arsenal's point of view, they'll be disappointed, but great goal.
I think the manager's got to take some credit as well, because he didn't play him on Thursday.
No.
I think he had about 6 minutes on the pitch, and he looked fresh today. He looked really fresh. He was back to his best when he was at Wolves, I felt.
Yeah, that bustling bit.
Yeah, and that movement there for the goal was sensational, and I'm really pleased for him actually, because before that terrible injury he had, what a player he was.
Yeah, which is good to see. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's fabulous
back
to
amongst
see,
the goals as well.
Yeah.
We spoke at half time. The four corners Arsenal had, they didn't look particularly threatening in the second half early on. From that corner kick, they look much better.
Yeah, they
counted.
Yeah, I thought they started the second half a lot better in the way that they just looked sharper. It was quicker. Everything seemed to be moving quicker. And obviously, you know, that again, you know, Fulham have done as well as they can. But like in the end, you know, he's got free back post there, and you know, he's done well to stay on side there. But
I think Anthony will be disappointed, won't he? Because I think as the ball goes over the head, all of the Fulham players step up and he stays in there and obviously plays Saliba onside.
Yeah, but with the clock fast running down, Arsenal thought they got a late winner.
yeah, so did I. It was very disappointing because to players as we played today, not very good. This is what I'm talking about, Manish. You can see all the way down that line. We're not talking about a first year pro now who's come into the game. You know, and he's got steps.
If we can see that again, look at them all step up. There's three defenders. They don't do it in unison, but actually, I think it's Bassey in the end, and then the fullback Robinson just steps up at the last minute, and that's the difference. Because it was fractions, wasn't it?
But when you look at how much time he's got, look how wide he is. He can easily give himself half the other. There's no excuse for him simply because he can see all the way down. It's not like someone's really tight on him.
Yeah.
And that's the margins. That's the difference between 3 points today.
Yeah, momentum halted.
I don't think so, because like when you consider that they have to win the home games, away games, as long as you don't lose them, that would have been brilliant to win. Obviously to catch up with Liverpool, but I think as long as you don't lose, you have to take the positives out of it.
Okay, two other games to bring you up to date with. Let's go to Portman Road then for that.
That Liverpool didn't play on the weekend, you could have closed the gap to 4 points.
Yeah, you can always say that, but I think we have to focus on ourselves. We've said it many times, we don't care about the other teams. We have to look at ourselves, and for us it was disappointing not to win, and that's the case.
When you have so many chances, when you have a lot of positives from this match as well, how do you assess, what do you take from it?
I think we did a lot of good things, but especially the first half, I think was a bit sloppy, a bit slow from us, they defend well, so we have to do more. We have to put the ball in the box a few more times, have to be a bit more direct, maybe a bit more aggressive to get in the box and around the box, but I thought the second half was better, and we could have won it in the end, so yeah.
How damaging does it feel in terms of title race?
No, that's a very long way to go. We've said it hundreds of times. We have to take it game by game, and that's what we're going to keep doing. So, yeah, disappointing not to win, but let's look for the next one now.
You look at the table now, Arsenal have gone into second, clear by a point of Chelsea, but the terms I think a lot of people are using, in fact, Dan mentioned it as well, big chance missed for Arsenal.
Well, it is, yeah. It is because of obviously Liverpool's postponed game, you know, means that Arsenal could have closed the gap even more and put that pressure on them. You know, it's a Merseyside derby. You don't know what's going to happen. You know, it could be a tough game for them, but at the same time, you have to look at it now. If Chelsea don't get anything from Tottenham and Liverpool, probably the winners this weekend, like we was just saying. But again, you know, we had the chances to win that game, even though we didn't play that well. And so, like Martin says, you have to try and take the positives again and not worry about what the other teams are doing. Get the job done. Unfortunately, we didn't today.
In some ways, Glenn, did that game show us that if things aren't quite clicking in that final third for Arsenal, they've always got that set piece threat that can get, as they get out of jail card?
Yeah, it is a little bit at the moment, a get out of jail. They haven't played so well today. I thought Fulham did a great job on them, but they're always a threat. As we said before the game, you're coming up, and there's they're always thinking, we're going to score.
Yeah.
We're going to score from this corner. Ironically, they've done it again today. That's got them the point. But yeah, if they get a number 9, if they get a proper number 9, and they keep that threat from set plays, my word, they're going to give themselves a real chance. Where that number 9 comes from, and whether they can get it in January, I'm not so sure.
Fulham, a bit like last season, Arsenal's bogey team right now.
Yeah, I thought they did really well. Probably, I think if you had asked them before the game, they would have definitely taken that. Went 1-0 up, and I thought they looked comfortable for large parts. But obviously, as you said, Arsenal set pieces were the difference. But I think they would have took 1-1 before the game, definitely.
Okay, let's...